Check out g2a.com for great gaming deals and use code HATTON for a discount. Hello, welcome to Hatton Games. I'm going to be doing the Pick'em Challenge for the ELEAGUE Atlanta 2017, which is literally this weekend. So I thought it best to do the picks as soon as possible. The Pick'em this time is a little bit different. They've removed the player Pick'em Challenge, and the group stage thing is different as well. You can see here you can just choose someone who goes 3-0 and doesn't get defeated, and you get 3 points for each correct pick. And you have to choose one of the two teams that will be eliminated without winning a match. And then the rest are literally just 7 teams that will advance out of the group stage. So it's a bit simple. You don't actually pick the group stage games against like who wins, what matchups. So let's get into it. So one of the 2 teams that will advance undefeated, I was thinking either Navi or... who else was I thinking? Either Navi or Virtus Pro, but I think maybe Navi are going to be more consistent, given it's a group stage. They tend to do well in group stages. Virtus Pro sometimes have some upsets, so let's go with Navi on that one. One of the 2 teams that will be eliminated without winning a match, I'm going to go with Hellraisers on this one. I think that it's very unlikely that someone's just not going to win a match, though. Like, I don't know how the system works, but maybe they have to have 2 teams that just lose 3 straight off the bat. But I just think if we look at all of these teams here, like, they're all capable of beating at least one team there. Like, that's just how it's going to go. So I'm not sure if there is going to be a team that will lose 0-3, unless there's a system that they're going to be using that forces that. Anyway, the remaining 7 teams that will advance out of the group stage. My first pick for this one was SK Gaming. And then I've got Virtus Pro. And who was the other one? Astralis? Oh no, it was FaZe. FaZe was my other pick. They've been playing decent since they picked up Carrigan as the in-game leader. And then Astralis. Even if Astralis haven't got Carrigan anymore, I still think they're doing decent. Now, this is where it gets tricky. I'm going to go with Optic Gaming. I can't remember what event they won. I think it was ELEAGUE. The ELEAGUE, I think it was Season 2 of ELEAGUE they won. And that was a big event with lots of international teams there. So they proved that they were still pretty decent. They've always been improving, Optic Gaming, so... I'm going to have them as advancing out of the groups. So for my last 2 picks, it's tough because like Fnatic, Godsent, Mouse Sports G2, Envious, North, and Liquid. For me, I'm always a G2 fanboy. Like, I always root for them in every major, and I think it'd be bad if I didn't have them going out groups on my thing. That being said, I feel like lately they've not been consistent. Like, same with Envious, really, but Envious sort of worse. I'm going to pick them, though, regardless, because I want to root for them. So if you're trying to get points, then maybe don't put G2, but I just want to put them in there so I can actually root for the games. Going to be placing bets on this major as well, can't wait for that. My final pick out of all of these would probably be North, because... it's just the old Dignitas lineup, isn't it? And they won that event. I can't remember that event that was in Russia. And they just proved that they are actually sick in terms of team play. Like, MSL is such a good in-game leader. And he can really show how good he's going to be at this major. The unfortunate thing is, like, when I've selected all of these, I've not got Fnatic, I've not got Godsent, which is pretty weird. When you think about the lineup that those teams have. But then again, you look at these, it's just such a hard one to call. It's a hard one to call. But those are my group stage picks. I'm going to be back doing the playoffs once those come out. So we'll be back here doing the playoff bracket. So yeah, if you want to copy these, then by all means do so. But I want to hear what you guys think. Like, what have you chosen for your pick'ems for the group stage? Let me know in the comments, and have a good day.